Early 1970s, a film crew rolls into a small town in New Mexico to shoot a Western. Every day, a 10-year-old boy sits on a fence at the edge of the set, alone, watching the horses. He doesn't play, he doesn't run around, he just watches. For 2 weeks, nobody pays attention to him. Then John Wayne does. What happened next, with a rejected horse, an old saddle, and a Polaroid camera, is a story that stayed with everyone on that set for the rest of their lives. Here is the story. Somewhere in the high desert of New Mexico, a production crew has set up on a stretch of open land outside a small ranching town. Trucks, trailers, portable corrals, camera rigs, the usual circus. Wayne is the lead. He's in his mid-60s, moving a little slower than he used to. But once the camera rolls, he's still Duke. Most days, a handful of local kids show up at the edge of the set. They climb fences, throw rocks at cans, chase each other through the dust. They're curious for about 20 minutes, then they get bored and go back to being kids. All of them except one. There's a boy who comes every single day. He doesn't play with the others, doesn't chase anyone, doesn't shout. He sits on the top rail of the fence, same spot every morning, and he watches. Not the cameras, not the crew, the horses. His name is Wilson. He's about 10 years old, thin, sun-darkened skin, patched jeans, a shirt that used to be white, and a pair of shoes that are barely holding together, one of them tied with wire where the stitching gave out. He sits perfectly still on that fence and he watches those horses the way a man lost in the desert watches water. Wayne notices him. Not the first day, not the second. But by the middle of the second week, his eyes keep landing on the same spot. The kid on the fence, still as a post, eyes locked on the horses. The first time, Wayne glances and looks away. The second time, between takes, he watches the boy for a few seconds, notices how still he is, how his whole body shifts toward the animals when a wrangler leads one past. The third time, during a break, Wayne sees the boy lean forward on the rail as a horse passes the fence. The boy's hands grip the wood. He doesn't reach out. He just watches with everything he has. Wayne sets his coffee down. Real quick, if you're watching this and you haven't hit subscribe yet, I need a favor. These videos don't get pushed by the algorithm the way they should. Every like, every comment, it genuinely helps. Takes 2 seconds. I'll be here when you get back. He walks over, leans on the fence next to the boy. "You like horses, partner?" The boy freezes, then nods. "Yes, sir." "What's your name?" "Wilson, sir." "You come here every day, Wilson. I've seen you." The boy nods again. His eyes are sharp, bright. The kind of eyes that belong to a kid who thinks more than he talks. "You ever ridden one?" Something crosses the boy's face. Not sadness, not longing. Something in between. "I used to, sir. A while back." Wayne nods, doesn't push. He stands there for another moment, looking out at the set, and in that silence he glances down, casually, and sees it. The shoes, the wire, the jeans patched with fabric that doesn't match, the shirt thin enough to see through. He doesn't say a word about it. "Well, Wilson, you keep watching. A man can learn a lot about horses just by paying attention." He gives the boy a nod, a real one, the kind you give someone you take seriously, and walks back to set. Days pass. Filming continues. Wayne is busy. The schedule is tight. Every morning starts early. Every evening ends late. But every day, when he passes the fence, he looks. And every day Wilson is there. Same spot. Same still posture. Same eyes on the horses. Now, here's the thing. Wayne thinks about it. He mentions to his assistant, casually, between setups, that maybe they should get the kid some proper shoes, some clothes that fit. But then the director needs him for a reshoot, and the afternoon schedule shifts, and by the time Wayne remembers, the stores in town are closed. Next day, same thing. He thinks about it, gets pulled somewhere else. It doesn't happen. This goes on for nearly a week. Sometimes the best intentions get buried by a 16-hour shooting day. It happens. Then one evening, it all comes together. The day's filming wraps. Wayne is sitting with a few crew members. Someone's broken out a bottle. The conversation is easy. The talk turns to horses. Which ones are performing, which ones aren't. One of the wranglers brings up the chestnut mare, medium-sized, warm copper coat, quiet temperament. She's too gentle, the wrangler says. Doesn't respond to cues, gets spooked by the blank charges. We used her in a couple background shots and that's about it. The set manager shakes his head. I want her off the string. She's eating feed and taking up a stall and we're not using her. Right there, that sentence. Wayne hears it and something clicks behind his eyes. You can almost see the thought land. Sell her to me, Wayne says. The set manager turns. What? The chestnut. Sell her to me. Duke, you've got the best horse on this set. What are you going to do with a skittish backup mare? Don't worry about what I'm going to do with her. Just name the price. The manager laughs, waves his hand. What price? Take her. Save me the feed bill. He makes a crack about Wayne starting a retirement home for underperforming livestock. Everyone laughs. Wayne smiles, finishes his drink, says nothing else about the mare. Nobody thinks twice about it. The next morning, light schedule, only one scene in the afternoon. Wayne has the morning free. He calls his assistant Ray over. In a few minutes, I'm going to call that boy over, the one on the fence. When he gets here, I need you to look at him, size him up, his build, his feet. Get a sense of what he wears. Don't make it obvious, just use your eyes. Ray nods. Wayne walks to the edge of the set. Wilson is already there, same spot. Wayne lifts a hand and waves him over. The boy hesitates, looks behind him, then climbs down from the fence and starts walking across. While he's walking, Wayne turns to Ray. Go get my horse. Saddle him up, regular tack. Ray goes. Wilson stops about 6 feet from Wayne, like there's a line he doesn't want to cross. Morning, Wilson. Morning, Mr. Wayne. Duke is fine. Sit down. The boy sits in a folding chair, back straight, hands on his knees. Wayne sits across from him, lets the silence settle. Those horses out there, you watch them every day. You don't play with the other kids. You just sit and watch. Tell me why. Wilson is quiet for a moment. Then he talks. And what comes out is the kind of story you hear and wish you hadn't, because once you know it, you can't unknow it. His daddy used to have horses, 2 of them. They had a small farm, 20 acres south of the creek, corn and squash, some fruit trees, peach and apple. His father was a real farmer, not a hobby farmer. A man who got up before sunrise and didn't come in until dark. 2 bad years in a row killed the crops, drought. Then the well had trouble. The debts piled up. His father sold the horses first, then the equipment. Now he works for a rancher named Garza, fence work, cattle, whatever needs doing. When he has time, he goes back to their land to tend the fruit trees. They're still alive. Wilson's mother says that's a good sign. And the horses? Wayne asks. Wilson looks at the ground. Daddy was teaching me to ride. On the spotted one, the smaller mare. I was just starting to get good. He stops, swallows. That's the one he sold last. He doesn't finish the sentence. The rest of it is sitting right there on his face. Every day on that fence, watching other people's horses, remembering what it felt like. At that moment, Ray leads Wayne's horse around the corner, saddled and ready. Wilson sees the horse. His mouth opens. He looks at Wayne. Wayne stands. Let's see what your daddy taught you. He lifts the boy into the saddle, and the second Wilson settles in, something happens. His shoulders drop, his back straightens. His hands find the reins like they've been there 1,000 times. His heels drop, his legs relax. Wayne sees it. This boy knows how to sit a horse. He holds the bridle and walks the horse in a wide circle. Wilson moves with the animal like he was born on one. After 2 laps, Wayne stops. All right, you know what you're doing. Take the reins, walk him around. Nice and easy. He lets go. Wilson doesn't need to be told twice. He shifts his weight, clucks softly, and the horse moves. 2 clean, steady laps around the flat ground. Not a single moment of uncertainty. Wayne calls him back, helps him down. The boy is breathing hard. His eyes are shining. He has the look of a kid who just got 5 minutes of the thing he wants most in the world and is bracing himself for it to be taken away. Wayne puts a hand on his shoulder. "You ride well. Your daddy taught you right." He pauses. "You're around here every day, aren't you?" Wilson nods. "Good. Keep watching. Every cowboy starts somewhere." He sends the boy back to the fence. Wilson walks away. Halfway there, he looks back. Wayne gives him a wave. The boy is gone. Wayne turns to Ray. "You get a good look at him?" "Yes, sir." "Good." Wayne describes an old saddle he's seen on set. Leather, a couple of broken straps, worn but built right. The kind that can survive a proper repair. "Find it. Take it to town. Get the straps replaced and the leather oiled." "Yes, sir." "While you're there, general store, boots, 2 shirts, a pair of jeans. Use your eye for the size." Wayne pulls a fold of bills from his pocket. "That should cover it. If it doesn't, make it work." "And Ray?" "Sir?" "Don't tell anyone." Ray drives to town. He's back by late afternoon. Saddle restrapped and oiled. Brown leather boots. 2 cotton shirts. 1 blue, 1 tan. A pair of jeans. Everything folded in a paper bag. Wayne checks it. Nods once. "Keep it in the truck." The afternoon shoot wraps. Wayne finishes his last scene, steps out of wardrobe. He looks toward the fence. Wilson is still there, legs dangling, eyes on the horses being led back to the corral. Wayne turns to Ray. "Bring it, all of it." Ray goes to the truck. Wayne walks toward the fence and waves the boy over. Wilson climbs down, walks across. There's a light in his eyes, the kind that comes from having had the best morning of your life and not quite believing it. "Wilson, wait right here." Wayne turns and walks toward the temporary stable at the far end of the set. Last stall. The chestnut mare is standing quietly, head low, tail flicking at flies. Smaller than the film horses, gentler. Her coat is the color of warm copper in the late sun. Wayne takes the lead rope, walks her out. He leads the mare across the open ground to where Wilson is standing. Ray is already there, the repaired saddle on a blanket, the paper bag beside it. Wilson sees the horse, sees the saddle, sees the bag. His face goes through 6 expressions in 3 seconds. Confusion, disbelief, hope, fear that he's wrong, and then, slowly, the beginning of understanding. Wayne stops in front of him. The mare stands quietly at his side. Her name is Penny. She's gentle. She's steady. She'll take care of you if you take care of her. He holds the lead rope out. "She's yours." Wilson doesn't move. His mouth opens. Nothing comes out. He stares at the horse, at Wayne, at the horse again. Then his face crumbles. The tears come all at once, raw, unguarded, the kind that come from a place so deep that a 10-year-old doesn't have the ability to hold them back. His shoulders shake. He tries to speak and can't. Wayne puts his hand on the boy's head, gently. "Easy, partner. It's all right." Around them, crew members have stopped. A wrangler near the corral, watching. A grip with a cable in his hands, frozen mid-coil. Ray, a few feet away, looking at his boots, holding it together. Nobody says anything. Some moments don't need commentary. When Wilson's breathing settles, when he can see again, he looks up with red, swollen eyes. "Why?" Wayne crouches down to the boy's level. "Because every cowboy needs a horse. And you, Wilson, are a cowboy. I knew it the first day I saw you on that fence. Penny here needs someone who'll love her right. I think that someone is you." He pauses. "One condition. You ride her proud and you treat her kind. Deal?" Wilson wipes his face, nods. "Deal." Wayne straightens up, turns to Ray. The Polaroid and a pen. Ray produces the camera and a felt-tip pen. Wayne takes Wilson by the shoulder and positions them both next to the mare. Ray raises the camera. "Look here, Wilson." The shutter clicks. The camera whirs. The photograph slides out, a small, warm rectangle that darkens slowly in the New Mexico light. 2 figures and a horse, one tall, one small. The boy's eyes are red but wide open. Wayne turns the photograph over, writes on the back, "To Wilson, ride her proud and treat her kind. Your friend, John Wayne." He hands it to the boy. Wilson holds it with both hands. Then Wilson reaches for the saddle, clearly thinking about riding Penny home. Wayne stops him. "Not today. You walk her home. Let her get to know you on the ground first. She needs to trust your hands before she trusts your weight. That's rule number 1. Wilson nods, takes the lead rope. Penny drops her head and nudges his shoulder with her nose. The boy's free hand comes up and rests on her muzzle. Instinctive, natural. The gesture of a boy who's been waiting to touch a horse again for a very long time. Ray sets the saddle carefully on the mare's back, unsecured, just resting for the walk. Wilson picks up the paper bag with his other arm. "Go straight home," Wayne says. "Show your daddy. He'll know what to do from here." Wilson starts walking. The mare follows, her hooves crunching softly on the dry earth. The boy walks slowly, not because he has to, but because he wants it to last. Every few steps, his hand reaches up and touches the horse's neck. He doesn't look back. Wayne watches him go. A small figure and a copper-colored horse growing smaller against the flat red landscape, heading south toward the creek, toward a farmhouse with a tired porch and a man who tends fruit trees because they're still alive. And that's a good sign. You know, I think about this one a lot. Not because of what Wayne gave. The horse, the saddle, the clothes, those are things. Things matter, but things aren't the story. The story is that Wayne watched. For 2 weeks. He watched a boy sit on a fence, alone, while every other kid ran around playing. He watched, and he understood what he was looking at. Not a bored child, but a child in mourning. A kid grieving something that had been taken from him. And instead of walking past, which is what most people do, Wayne stopped. He asked questions. He listened to the answers. And then he quietly, without telling a single person, put together exactly what that boy needed, not what the boy asked for. He never asked for anything. Wayne gave him what he needed anyway. That's the thing about Duke. He didn't wait for people to come to him with their problems. He saw problems. He noticed things. He paid attention when paying attention cost him nothing except a little time. And sometimes, that's enough to change a life. Now let me ask you something, and leave it in the comments. Have you ever had someone show up for you like that? Not because you asked, but because they saw? I'd like to hear about it. Share this one. It deserves to travel. They don't make men like John Wayne anymore.